Fourever Wealthy Podcast, man. We here with another episode of this shit, man. You know what I mean? I played chef and host today, man. You see these niggas feeding they face. They face in the damn plate, man. How that shit taste, man? That's that roster pasta I'm showing y'all on Facebook Live. You know what I mean? So what that shit do, man? Yeah, man. Yeah, we gonna start cooking this shit, showing y'all how to. We know a lot of y'all women can't cook, but I know you can't. None of y'all niggas cook around this motherfucker, man. You know what I mean? So we gonna give y'all women some lessons so y'all can treat y'all niggas better. You know what I mean? Hey man, you know we working, man. UTF Tae right here in the background, man. You niggas got their face in their place, they have to get their stomachs. I heard. You toast me funky. Lurking. I whip the dope, so you know the nigga still working. Catch a nigga in that garden, bitch, you know we lurking. 100 rounds from that chopper, bitch, you know we murking. Rip the dope and bag it up, bitch, you know we serving. We been at it all week, bitch, you know we working. We go work. Bitch, you know we working. Don't touch some nerve. Bring out some real opinions. Bitch, you know we working. Shit, we just gonna discuss real life subjects and shit today, man. Like, depending on, you know what I mean, shit, what area you grew up in, Oklahoma City, you know what I mean, what demographics you had close to you, like, shit, we gonna see how all our opinions on growing up on different sides of towns is, speaking on recent situations in the city, man, that didn't happen. That shit's hella controversial, you know what I mean? And just really touching bases on shit, forever wealthy shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's mental, physical, shit, dreams and ambitions, you know what I mean? Shit, you know what I mean? You gotta touch on all that, because in order to be whole, you gotta have every piece together, you know what I mean?
Shoulder that.
So what's your guys' opinion about being true to yourself and knowing who you really are?
You gotta be that.
You got to
live life.
But as men though, as black men, what do you feel like knowing your position as a black man, as a leader in the household, as a paternal, what you call this shit, is a paternal, you know what I'm saying, role model, you know what I'm saying, in your kid's life if you got them, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case is, like, how do you feel like knowing who you are really can impact, you know what I'm saying, your kids or just the basis of your life?
Shit, man, you gotta know that shit. That's the essence of life. You know what I'm saying? Once you know who you are, then you know where you're going. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know who you is, then you don't know where you're going. So shit.
And you definitely can't guide your motherfucking kids if you don't know where you going yourself.
You sure can't. Yeah,
you know,
that's just the
you can't
blind
do
leading the blind.
They learn from you.
The horse, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You know what I mean?
Real.
Well, y'all see how bomb that play was. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see how quick that shit ain't got nothing on it. You know what I mean? This nigga shit been gone type of shit. Y'all see how that place ended up. You know what I mean? Shit, them motherfuckers was. Yeah, this nigga going back for seconds already. You know what I mean? So, Rasta pasta, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Chef serve, boy RD.
I was just about to say, don't say the serve without the boy RD.
Hey, man, you got to have it, man.
On me, forever well to cook this shit.
But to me, like, knowing who you really are is like the most valuable asset that you can ever fucking have in the world. You know what I'm saying? Because can't nobody never really detour your path in life. You know what I mean? Because you ain't already got that shit understood. You already know, you know what I'm saying, what you want out of life, how you gonna get it, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's through trial and error, you know what I mean, or whatever the case is. Like, to me, really planning, being an entrepreneur and shit like that, I knew how to plan failure into my success because of the street shit that a nigga came from. Like, you know, that shit is ups and downs. It's a roller coaster. You know what I mean? But for me, like shit, going into a business world, like I knew like shit, this shit just ain't gonna be all elevation or a smooth path. Like a nigga gonna have to go through this shit, put in work, grind, consistent time type of shit, long nights, all that shit, just like a trap situation. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of niggas don't. A lot of people don't know that's what you got to go through. Going like being in the streets, fucking off in the street. It's a lot more down in that motherfucker than a lot more people know.
Man,
that
really?
A lot of people don't never talk about and tell you about. So you know what I'm saying, when they actually see it and witness it, you know what I'm saying, they think it's the end of the world, but
right.
Coming from nothing, you know what I'm saying?
We know how to recover.
Yeah, you know what I'm
You
saying?
know how to recover. That's why I say the ups and downs of that shit though, simply because I just told a motherfucker this shit the other day. I'm like, why do you think so many corporate motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, when they lose it all or, you know what I'm saying, shit fucked up, shit, them motherfuckers could kill themselves, you know what I'm saying, shit, wanna end everything around them type of shit, you know what I mean? But that's only because they whole life been pampered, silver spoon type of shit, you know what I'm saying, they ain't never motherfucking knew what a loss was, you know what I'm saying? And once they took that major loss in life, it's just like, shit, life over with. I don't know how to recover from this shit. But I feel like as black people, that's what make us so resistant and tolerable to adversity type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been dealing with this shit all our lives, all our grandparents' lives, all that type of shit, our parents' lives. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to go through certain shit. You know what I'm saying? As black people, for sure, the odds is always against us. You know what I'm saying? So for me, as a black man, you know, shit, the odds is against us 10-1.
Right, but
you know what I'm saying? So it's just that change.
I'm gonna say this though, like I feel a lot of us, like, you know what I'm saying, like we miss the essence of being a man. You know what I'm saying? Being a man is the most important thing you can ever do. It's the flyest thing. It's the most beautiful thing you can ever do. Because men is the closest to God. So you know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta embrace that shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us just be, you know, fucked up off that shit, man. Also, for real, like to me, the main definition of being a man is a protector and a provider. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that get lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta protect, you gotta provide, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, lead with integrity, lead with morals, principles, and values. So
a lot of us shit don't even realize that that's what you brought up doing shit, your sibling.
Yeah.
What's the first thing you do, especially if you got a girl sibling? You protect her. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with your girl, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna let no motherfucker walk up and put their hands on them, you know what I'm saying? You gonna protect her. Well, you supposed to protect her, let's say that.
Right. A lot of niggas don't stand up to that man title shit.
Also,
we know some of y'all women tougher than y'all niggas, so we'll be alright in this situation type of shit, but it's good.
And also, like, I ain't gonna say like moving without no fear, because you know we human, so it's always gonna be a fear basis there. But you know what I'm saying, when you can move with courage, it makes you a better man. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, there'll always be, you know what I'm saying, controversy.
You know, you said courage, but the greatest word to me as a man is sacrifice.
Yeah, we have to sacrifice.
You know what I'm saying? Like, simply because, shit, we gotta sacrifice time away from our kids, time away from what you really want. That's if you in your kids' life. I can't talk about y'all niggas that ain't in your kids' life. It's 4 or 5 sitting on my show. You know what I mean? So shit, this shit mean day to day, year for year, every moment type of shit. Nigga ain't missing this shit. You
And
know
we
what
all
I
got
mean?
sons, so.
Yeah, we all got sons, so shit, we gotta show them how to be young men. But to me, that's like the greatest thing, you know what I'm saying? Simply because, shit, if you don't sacrifice something, you know what I'm saying, for something that's greater than you, which we got boys, so their legacy is gonna be our legacy, you know what I'm saying? So for us to change their trajectory by giving them a better path to walk, you know what I'm saying, is the key type of shit. So that's what I mean by the sacrifice, like, we all in motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, had examples of, you know what I'm saying, what a man was, you know what I mean? But shit, we took that shit, you know what I'm saying, and took our own perspective for it, you know what I'm saying? And that's the realest shit to me, like as a man, for you be able to sacrifice yourself for shit, your family, your kids, your woman, whatever the case is, but shit, your empire, wherever you trying to build, you know what I'm saying? Because it's more about the legacy of this shit. And that's why I really even motherfucking wanted to do this shit with y'all, because it's like, for me, shit, we ain't never had type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, we more we all cousins type of shit, but shit, we more like brothers. Like and shit, it's a whole group of us type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But shit, that's all we know. So
we are very thick, so do not ever try us. Do you understand me?
And we in Oklahoma.
This ain't even a partial.
We know our rights.
We are thick, so just leave us be. We cool as fuck.
Let me see that.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So even speaking on that, security as a man, this kind of follows up into my second question. What are some of y'all's views and thoughts on the recent tragic triple homicide and suicide, 3 children and their father turning a gun on himself after he killed them?
Man, that's the most coward shit you could possibly do.
It is. But see, that leads into when a man is putting too much of his essence into the woman. He should be trying to, you know what I'm saying, leave a legacy of. Yeah.
I'm a better myself. Like shit, if you gonna do what you doing type of shit, I'm gonna stop fucking with you. And I'm gonna do me. Like I already got the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
but that okay, so that goes back. You said a lot of people ain't strong minded, or men, women, whatever the case is. You said people, but in this situation, it was a man that felt weak. You know what I'm saying, to the actions of a woman type of shit, and didn't know how to be a man. You know what I mean? Instead of reacting, you know what I'm saying, on like a woman for the most part, being irrational, being in his feelings type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, he just flipped it type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's just like, nigga, it ain't nothing in this fucking world that'll make me want to hurt my kids, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck they mama.
And
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I'm gonna do this shit. To me, I can say that shit simply because shit, my pops raised me by himself. So I know I don't need. Well, I ain't gonna say I didn't need a woman. You know what I'm saying in my life, but still at the same time, shit, my mama didn't raise me. You know what I'm saying? So shit, my granny was mama. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that shit, it was just the most fucked up ass situation, bro. I ain't shit ever seen in this city, bro.
But see, that go back to like, you know what I'm saying? The statistics. A lot of us is raised by single. No, I'm good. No. But a lot that go back to the statistics. Like a lot of us raised by single mothers and shit like that.
Shit, I say what? Shit.
Shit, probably 80%.
Shit, we all was raised by our daddies pretty much. Shit.
But you got.
Yeah, I mean, well, so we sitting in a room. Yeah. Right. All 4 of us can say we had our fucking daddies present. You know what I'm saying? But can we say that shit for every nigga that we grew up with or in this city type of shit? You know what I'm saying? And that, or in society nowadays, especially in our community. You know what I mean? So for that shit goes back to the early 70s and 80s. You know what I'm saying? With the early crack era type of shit. This shit is all a plan, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shit. The less a black man is in a household type of shit. You know what I'm saying? How can a young black man know what a man is? You know what I'm saying? Whether his ways are right or wrong. Like shit, his presence is more better than his fucking ways. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit.
The male presence they got is the local drug dealer or the local.
Right, but all the influence turns into negativity then. Now your male role models turn into an OG or a gang leader or shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, like, shit, our family was structured a little bit different than most. So shit, we had uncles, you know what I'm saying, to look up to, shit, besides our pops and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying, they will fuck with us, You know what I'm saying? On a different level. Like, shit, Uncle Doris came and got us, nigga, all the motherfucking time.
Yeah,
Like,
shout
nigga,
out
you know
Mom
what I
Big,
mean?
man.
Like,
Show
real
that.
shit.
Show that.
Like, shit, Cuz gave us our first
Your
experience
parents
in
didn't,
life.
if your parents didn't motherfucking send your money with you, you didn't ever have to worry about shit. And that was for shit show.
Hell yeah. Y'all see he finishing with that second play. Look at his ass, man. It's alright, man.
I'm done now, man.
You done now? Yeah, but to me, man, with us being
I'm still salty about your
from a
runs.
small fucking city, huh?
I'm still salty about your runs.
Hey, man, Snacks land, Packs land, man. You know what I'm saying? Them runs smoking and choking. My cousin say he jealous. These motherfuckers flavorful type shit. I told him that shit just set a day longer. That's all it was.
They on my ass.
Shit just set a day longer. That's all it was, man. But it just be like, to me, bruh, we had an advantage of being men simply because shit, we had plenty of examples, even if whether it was fucking the wrong one or the best one type of shit. Like a nigga look at the wrong examples like, nah, I don't want to be like this nigga, man. You know what I mean? And then shit, the best one, shit, that shit was something to either accumulate accolades to where I ain't reached this level or past it. You know what I'm saying? So shit, for me, it's just like we always gotta stay in tune with who we are. And like Tay said that shit perfect. That nigga lost himself chasing behind the bitch, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of motherfuckers do that shit. And it's vice versa. A lot of women lose themselves chasing behind niggas. You know what I'm saying? So shit, it is what it is.
And I'm gonna tell my young niggas this, man. Never love a bitch more than you love yourself. Always love yourself first.
And women too, you know what I'm saying? Shit. If you can't love yourself, you ain't gonna never be able to love nobody.
It ain't matter how many bitches you get, how many hoes you fucking, man. Man, fuck, fall in love with that pussy. Fall in love with the motherfucking, with the journey. You know what I'm saying? And just bettering yourself as a man, cause that shit, that's where the essence lies. You know what I'm saying? That's where you gonna get your best life lessons. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta always, you know what I'm saying, be mindful of, you know, what you're trying to be and what you're trying to become. You know what I mean? Cause a lot of us have lost the essence of what, and this, I'm playing devil's advocate. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us have lost the essence of what a real black man is. Like, them niggas in the 40s, them niggas in the 50s and 60s, man, them niggas they work with their hands, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas don't even know how to work with their hands. How many niggas you know how to change a tire or, you know what I'm saying, nigga, do something with their hands?
The most simplest shit.
Yeah, or most niggas don't even know how to use a hammer and a nail.
I pray to God everybody in this motherfucker know how to do this.
Man, come on. Yeah, what's your shit?
I don't know all of this, especially that little nigga right there. That nigga, man.
How many niggas you know niggas really get out there and cut some grass?
All of this shit.
Man, you wanna know the fucked up shit about today's generation? Them niggas don't know shit about that shit. Them niggas be confused when they get out there and look at a damn lawnmower like, what the
Man,
fuck
how
I
you start
do?
this motherfucker?
On me.
Nigga,
You know
pull
what
the
I'm saying?
string.
Man,
Like,
that's
they
'cause
so used to being inside of technology.
Push this motherfucker it say on the side. What it say? Press it 3 times, 6 times, 4 times, whatever.
But that's one thing I bring it back though too though. One thing I say we did have an advantage though, all of us coming up, especially with it being so many of us, we was able to teach each other and learn from each other too. You know what I'm saying? And we was all smart and advanced, you know what I'm saying? So we all learned quick, you know what I'm saying? So when one motherfucker learn, you know what I'm saying, the rest like, ah shit, this name for shit. Let's see what he talking about. Shit. So how you do
Pretty
that,
much,
kid,
like
boy?
shit. We was our college, our high school, middle school, all that shit. We taught each other, bounced off each other. Like shit, if a nigga was doing this, like shit, hey man, whoop whoop whoop, I'm gonna turn you on instead of, you know what I mean, shit, turning you off to this shit. Like that was always my perspective. Like shit, if I'm gonna eat, shit, my niggas gonna eat.
And my whole thing is, you know what I'm saying, your network is your network. You know what I'm saying? And so, man, you gotta have your pack. You know what I'm saying? This is my pack, these my cousins, these like, you know what I'm saying, it's like some blood.
Pack of wolves too, man. We
Sure.
gonna eat that ass up. Cause
Sure.
fuck with it.
You gotta have a pack. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a
You
pack.
ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You going
nah.
through some shit, you gotta be able to, you know what I'm saying, reach out to one of your, another man, you know what I'm saying, because a man gonna understand what you're going through. That's my pack right here, so you gotta have a, you know what I'm saying, this shit better than counseling sometimes, you know what I'm saying, so, you know, this shit keep a nigga grounded, keep, you know, iron sharpen iron, you know what I'm saying, steel sharpen steel, so you gotta have a pack, man. Your network is your net worth. You feel me?
So speaking on another recent situation, like, and just how shit really plays in American society or in our communities, how do y'all feel about the guy killing a sheriff and then being able to be charged with that shit instead of these motherfuckers killing them at the scene? And he was went to a military base and had the regular police on his ass, and this motherfucker didn't die.
If that was a nigga, he would have been dead.
Y'all know that.
If that was a nigga, that nigga would have been dead.
Oh,
I'm sorry
yeah.
to say, I ain't sorry to say that shit. Fuck.
This the dumbest motherfucker I know though.
It was a nigga, he'd have been dead.
This motherfucker running for the police and trying to go home base. Hey, ain't you
And
the
they didn't
stupidest
shoot him though.
Well,
That
then.
was, the nigga put the gun. The motherfucker put the gun out the window. Riding down the street with the gun out the like. And y'all ain't shooting this shit. Like he got a big ass assault
I
rifle.
seen his arm.
But see, this what I gotta say though, and I'm still playing devil's advocate. Like, white people, they cherish their lives. You see what I'm saying? Like, a white cop would give a motherfucker who just murdered another cop, and cops is the biggest gang in the motherfucking country. So they'll give a motherfucker another white man a chance. Whereas us, nigga, we gonna mow a nigga down playing with us. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like we don't cherish life. You know what I'm saying? How we supposed to.
But even speaking on what you just said, so why do you feel like as black men we'll kill each other before we be rebels to the politics that we ain't always been adhered to?
It was built in us for self-hate. We was bred to hate each other. We was bred to hate on another motherfucking black man instead of bigging him up. You know what I'm saying? Instead of looking at that nigga like he your brother.
We dropped their nuts and went against them motherfuckers though. Shit. We outnumber them motherfuckers by so much.
Yeah.
Well,
That's the crazy thing.
That's what you just said though. But that kind of goes back to the basis of where we was and all that shit. Like, if a motherfucker really don't know who they are as a man, how can they stand up for their people?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that just go back to the beginning of our podcast. The first fucking question. Like, if you really don't know who you are, you ain't gonna never stand for shit. You know what I'm saying? Not a motherfucking thing.
Like,
Not a motherfucking thing.
like niggas will see another nigga from another gang and wanna kill this nigga just cause he represent another color, wearing another color. But y'all won't, you know what I'm saying? Y'all won't stand up to the police. That shit just is mind-boggling to me. A motherfucker that's really out here killing us, you know what I'm saying? We'll go against another black man quick, but we won't let one cop come, everybody wanna go running and all this other shit, but we won't stand up to a white boy.
Nigga slide on your third party homie that you don't even know this nigga really from the hood, but you won't go slide on the police that just killed your little brother or something.
Exactly. And that shit
You
is
lame. You stupid.
That shit's sick.
You dumb. I'm sorry. No, I'm not, but you know
It's like we got a scary mentality. You a buck up to another nigga, but you won't buck up to that white boy. It's like some whole shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
I mean, it to me, man, it just boiled down to mentality. So that shit is really a mindset that motherfuckers gotta really want and create. But to change the speed of this shit, man, make it on a more positive note. Man, we smoking good weed, coughing and choking, man, filling our lungs up with this shit. So, you know what I mean? As weed connoisseurs, what are some of y'all favorite strains, man?
we start with me.
Yeah, we're gonna start with MD.
You know what I'm saying? The cookie man.
The cookie man.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Not the rookie man, he the cookie man. He can get you that shit, man.
You hear me? My favorite motherfucking strain, and I think because of shit, I bought it one day on some dry shit, and it just I bought it because of testing of the motherfucker. And when I got to work, I was happy than a motherfucker. I was happy than a motherfucker. And oh man, I swear to God, if we was making tips, I probably would have came up that day. I was happy than a motherfucker.
Well, what was the strand though?
Cake mix.
Cake mix.
Yeah, my cookie.
Yeah, I'm a witness to that shit. That's some dope. You know what I mean? Right now, he's running. What? God damn me. Hey, my cousin's hating on me, man. But these motherfuckers smoking better than his. It's alright though. You know what I'm saying? It just cured it cured an extra day, Kimbo. That's all it is, man. It went to night and woke up strong. You know what I'm saying? It woke up with his Wheaties. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Hey man, Bugatti. That nigga over there looking like a yellow Ferrari. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, looking real fat. Hey man, but you know, speaking of the shoes that you got on, man. You know them motherfuckers was designed after Michael Jordan's Ferrari, right?
You heard me.
Hey man, so that's why they even like that, man. That's some shoe history for y'all niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause the nigga is a sneakerhead, man. Yeah. Niggas got that shit on around this motherfucker. That means you can come shop 800 Northeast 63rd, Forever Wealthy Clothing. Man, we got that shit in there too, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Come get dripped out like a motherfucker. You gotta do this shit by appointment too. You know what I'm saying? So go online, you know what I mean? Shit, and go ahead and call me, and I'll reply, emails, whatever type of shit. But Bugatti, what's that favorite strand of yours, man? As a weed connoisseur, you know what I mean?
Man, I like cookies.
I mean, cookies got a lot of flavors, man.
That's the strength.
They coming with it.
It's cookie strength. All of them. Girl Scouts,
That was the first cookie.
Laylac, all that shit.
That was the first cookie, though.
But yeah, Girl Scout cookie.
Yeah, I mean, that was the first cookie. Came with that shit.
That's the shit.
That back in the day Girl Scout cookie or today's Girl Scout cookie? Back in the day. Man, speaking on that type of shit, do y'all feel like the weed today is stronger than the weed that we grew up smoking as teenagers?
Yeah. Because I don't know what the fuck they putting in this shit. Nigga, we smoked some shit in Vegas. Nigga, we was walking down the street, sweating for real. Niggas had to catch the goddamn 5-minute bus riding down the street transit first. Niggas was out there. We was out here with the shooter. Nigga, it was motherfucking weed. Don't give a fuck what nobody said. Niggas was out there tripping. And that shit was like 35%. It was some thin mint cookies? It was some shit. Yeah,
the cookies.
You heard me. And
he say he the cookie man. He like cookies to his favorite strand.
The cookies in Vegas.
You heard what he said on the strip. Shout out. Go holler at him. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them niggas out there in Vegas. They showed us a lot of love. In Jersey, they showed us some love.
This nigga don't smoke no more, but shit, he know what some good weed is. So
yeah, what was your favorite?
What was your favorite strand?
My favorite strand probably is, I like the shit you can taste.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Really, my favorite strand really is probably blueberry. I like blueberry kush.
You know what I thought you was about to say?
And you know what?
That banana shit.
That shit too. That's my shit.
That banana kush was motherfucker, boy. That
blueberry and banana is probably like my favorite. Yeah, cause
and
that's
like
my.
You said all your tickets that you used to send me to the dispensary on used to have some type of motherfucking blueberry on it.
Blueberry and banana kush.
Like,
alright, man. Anything that's fruit, man, come on.
blue, it's
trouble.
Yeah, taste that shit, man.
Man, you gotta be able to taste that shit. I'm gonna take y'all back to a motherfucking strand with mine type of shit. And I ain't found a strand like it till this day. LA Confidential.
That shit got it.
Yeah, that shit
You
got
know
it.
what I mean? That LA Confidential, bro, like that real LA Confidential type of shit. Off the mother bud type of shit. Like, yeah, man. That shit, boy, listen. I ain't want to share it. Cause nobody get none of that shit. Unless you was smoking with me. That was the only way you was gonna taste that shit, though. Cause that shit, boy, it was one to keep to yourself. You know what I mean? But to me, man, like I just feel like we ain't created, you know what I'm saying, a buzz for the city, man. You know what I'm saying? Something that's real organic and true to who we are. We be doing this shit regardless. Popping shit, you know what I'm saying? Drinking and smoking, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, man. All fly niggas in this motherfucker, man. You know what I mean? Shit. We ain't come with no wings, but we stay in the sky with this fly shit. You know what I mean? You see me over here with this baby blue shit. I'm looking like a beautiful day. Shit, dude. Okay.
I still ain't there.
Liz.
Hey, man.
So coming from a family that shit pretty much and had fucking tragedy after tragedy, how do y'all feel like that trauma, you know what I'm saying, so much death growing up young has shaped you as a man?
Shit, you wanna go first?
I'll answer that shit first. Hey, listen, to me, like, it made me appreciate every moment, every second, knowing that bullshit really ain't worth it. Like, the pettiest shit irritate me, because I know I might die tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, a nigga had a nephew at 10, that type of shit, and countless others. So shit, for me, like, that age death was the realest shit to me. You know what I mean? And
That was like the first real one to all of us.
man, you did
That was like, nigga, you got just left my house.
some other shit.
Like, nigga, that was like the realest. Like, as far as like Aunt Tamla, like, as far as, cause he was so young, that's what fucked me up. Like you said, he was 10. Like, Aunt Tamla fucked me up too, but nigga, daddy was a kid, nigga. Like, man, see, he wasn't a teenager.
A live one though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
My nigga.
you knew this was gonna be a nigga type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Shit,
type of shit.
I'm gonna just be real. Like, all the deaths we done had in the family made me, you know what I'm saying? I'm a strong believer in God, but it had me question. I'm like, God damn, why we gotta go through so much pain? You know what I'm saying? Like, what our family do in the past life or something? You know what I'm saying? Why we gotta go through so much pain? So really, it made me like a monster. You know what I'm saying? It made me real hateful. It made me, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, dude.
Yeah, it made me a monster. You know what I'm saying? Cause shit, nigga. Really, our family is we love each other like a motherfucker. And once one of us is gone, shit, that shit'll fuck with a nigga heart. Like, you fuck a nigga up. So it really turned me out. Seeing all the deaths from Day Day, my mama, Uncle D, you know, Uncle Dooney, Uncle Mike, Uncle Chevy's, and that shit turned a nigga to a monster. You know what I'm saying? Make a nigga real heartless, real cold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, shit. I understand that, but to me, it's just like I said, like, it made a nigga really appreciate life.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For
Like,
sure.
for the time that a nigga do have, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna live this shit to my fullest.
It really just depends on the situation. It kind of depends on the situation. You know what I'm saying? It make you appreciate life, and then certain situations make you.
It's gonna
know what
fuck
I'm saying,
you up.
Make you hate and make you really wanna, you know what I'm saying, touch some shit.
Yeah.
But it's all up to you at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? To remember, you know what I'm saying, what you living for, what you moving forward for, what you going forward for in life. You know what I'm saying? What you got to live for in life. But it could take you anywhere.
But let me say this too, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I just buried my baby sister at the beginning of the year. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it just, you know, the burden of life, yes, it's beautiful, but you know what I'm saying? It just be like, you know, shit, man. Tomorrow ain't promised, so like he said, man, you make you appreciate life, but shit, at the same time, me burying my baby sister, it just make a nigga just, you know, I ain't gonna lie, shit, I'm really cold, you know what I'm saying? I'm really emotionless, so, you know what I'm saying? But I got a lot of love in me, but still though, you know, nigga being cold to this shit. I ain't even scared of death no more since I've seen so much of that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm I'm saying? Like,
The nigga feel like that shit coming any day.
man, any day. That's why you
That's
know what
how
I'm
I
saying?
feel every day.
We
Cause
moving,
like
you know what I'm
shit, this
saying?
shit coming any day.
Man, that's why.
Shit, like, when my time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this shit be so fucked up. But it's just like, shit, that shit traumatic in the way. Like, shit, but it just, that's why I even spoke on that shit, bro. Because we all sitting there as men, and it's just like, shit, we gotta motherfucking have an understanding of shit, our purpose. You know what I'm saying? If we still here, shit, then we gotta create a bigger purpose for this shit. And I really figure like, you know what I'm saying, us being us is gonna be the biggest motherfucking purpose. You know what I'm saying? This shit, it's original, man. You know what I mean? So to me, that just flows into the next question. Like, as a black man, how do you feel your value is appreciated or overlooked if you don't have the instant success of women look for nowadays?
Shit, man.
I came with that shit today. I came with them questions
I ain't
today.
even gonna lie to you, I ain't even heard that motherfucker.
Man, to me, you gotta make your value as a man. You can't really let nobody, you know what I'm saying, give you your value. You gotta make it on your own, man. Like, and you gotta create yourself. So if you value yourself, then shit, other people ain't got no choice but to value. You know what I'm saying? That's just life. But you gotta create your own value. You gotta know what you standing on. You see what I'm saying? And that's you gotta be true to this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the game right there. Shit, man. I create my shit. You gotta create your value as a man. You can't go outside looking for somebody to validate you or none of that shit. Man, you gotta, man, I'm mad. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta feel like that every day. If you feel like that, shit, man.
Ain't nobody fuck with you.
Ain't nobody.
Man, that's a presence that's felt when you walk into the room type of shit. You know what I mean? And as a man, I don't know, that's the shit that you should want, like shit. You know what I mean? Like shit, when I walk in this motherfucker, you should feel like a king walking through these doors. You know what I mean? Like real shit, especially as a black man, like, but if we don't carry ourselves in that manner, you know what I mean? As an entire
where I go, I feel like
man,
you know what I mean?
nigga, I'm not walking out this motherfucking house, nigga. I'm
I'm
not walking going nowhere, nigga.
Can't
If
think
I'm
like
like
that. What's wrong
that
with you?
I ain't gonna lie.
Fuck that.
I know somewhere a little crazy, but
Shit,
I'm that
right.
nigga though. Shit, I
Me,
can put you on my
me.
boxes. It don't matter what I got on.
Fuck that shit.
But let me just say this
Get
too.
dressed for the world when you walk out that motherfucking door, man. Well, you know what I'm saying? Be dressed to impress head to toe, you know what I'm saying? Turn heads, you know what I'm saying? Do some more.
Shit.
But let me just say this though. Me, I got a king's complex.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying? So.
Huh? Say that out loud for Kevin. Say that out loud for everything.
Hey, bro, I be done with this nigga. What the fuck is it? Shit, goddamn it. I'm tired of your black ass. Just tell me what the fuck it is. Shit.
That's the jokers, my nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a joke.
Go
No
on,
joke. It's gonna smoke, huh?
No.
Hey, let me hit this shit then, man. Is that Joker?
Yeah.
Is it a baby Joker, big Joker, or little Joker?
That's a big joke.
Is that big Joker?
Big joke.
He just got a potential.
This
He's real strong.
You hear me? That's what his brother.
I live stupid. Hey, man. Say,
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah.
I told you it's a big joke. He bragged on you.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll tell you, nigga. Hey, man. Say, man.
That's why you stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Yeah, this shit here, boy.
They can't get it again.
Not again. I'm acting like an old nigga. I'm gonna give me about 60 seconds. Yeah, here, go ahead. Don't get that.
this motherfucker Tay just sitting back laughing like we could be
Tay be sitting there getting
You
high
niggas-
for
you
the
niggas
second
wrong.
contact type of shit. Second hand smoke.
Okay.
Goddamn, B. Yeah, that's some shit, boy.
Yeah, the Joker ain't no more.
That motherfucker is not playing. That nigga motherfucker made me get that.
Hey, close the
Hey,
laptop.
close the laptop. God damn.
We still on.
Still on like a motherfucker.
We live.
God damn me.
Close the laptop. Boy, hey.
I got hot.
We're doing niggas like that.
Man, listen.
Hey, nah.
That motherfucker ain't
We'll
joking.
go back to that other question. This
That
is my
mother-
other one, too. The Jokers, well, that's my new shit, though.
Oh, yeah.
I just found
when you talking about your favorite strands to
Yeah.
smoke,
Yeah, I just found this
he
one.
just found that motherfucker. Where you get that bitch from?
That's Freedom Cannabis. It was
Freedom.
it was on the last show. You know
Mm.
what I mean? If y'all go back, you'll hear him talking about it again.
He
No.
said, ha ha.
What is just called Joker? Or no joke?
No, it ain't called no joke.
Jokers.
It's called Jokers.
You see it? That's that Millwood shit. I was all
You gotta try this stuff.
Jokers.
That's that. I'm talking about. Oh, wait.
Yes, sir.
The Scotty Pancakes.
Oh, my
Ooh,
God.
wow.
Oh.
That sound retarded.
Careful. You take
That
this
shit sound
gas.
retarded. What it do?
You take that
Hey,
gas.
that was it. Nah, I'm just playing.
Mm.
Hey,
Yeah.
man. Say, man.
Whoever the owner of Freedom Cannabis is, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tag y'all in this shit. So come on, sit on this couch. Y'all got some shit. So y'all can come fuck with this Forever Wealthy podcast, man. We putting on for the city. Yeah. Yeah, that shit nice.
Niggas up here so damn blow right now.
I like that shit.
Everybody got some liquor?
Yeah.
Take a shot, man.
Yeah, man, we ain't took
I
no
got double
toast.
shot.
Y'all niggas doing the most
Hey,
without taking no toast, man. Put me a little bit more in here, cause that motherfucker look so well about to run dry.
Oh, you troubles, nigga.
Yeah, alright. Y'all heard that. You
Pour
call
your
your
troubles,
own.
nigga. Pour
You
your
know what I'm
troubles
saying? When you
now.
trying to get on. You know what I mean?
Hey, one day we're
Who
gonna be
cup is
y'all.
that right there?
One day, that's Mike.
that's Mike's.
One day we're gonna be y'all niggas a dice game. You hear me?
He playing.
This
Who
is
got
how-
the dice?
Y'all see how we have
We ain't
this
gonna
kick
do that.
works.
Not right.
You good?
What?
I'm lit.
I'm pulling up over here.
Yeah, he
Mark,
pulled
yeah,
up like
yeah.
a
I
forward.
got a little double shot
That
over
nigga
there.
got a tray over there, nigga. He alright. Yeah, man. Forever Wealthy Podcast, man. This the 4th episode too, y'all.
On
Yeah,
this.
man. Yeah, man. From the
Shout out
bottom to the
niggas
top,
in
where
the
we
fold,
going.
man. Yeah, shout out to Foles, man.
So, next question.
And just for y'all's info,
Huh?
they Southside area.
That Southside area.
We don't gangbang.
I fuck with the foes though. I fuck,
Hey,
I
man,
fuck with
you
the
alright.
foes.
My foes come from the east side, but that's going.
We know where your foes come
That's
from.
going. That's going.
We know
into
where
the
your
next.
foes
That's
come from.
going into the next question. I'm glad you said that shit. Boy, you got good talk.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Look here.
Growing up is possibly, you know what I'm saying, the last generation of old school discipline and rules. How do y'all feel like kids respect authority, you know what I'm saying, or lack of authority type of shit? Will it empower them or, you know what I'm saying, make them worse in the future?
You said the lack of authority will make them worse.
Either they respect of it or they lack of authority simply because, I say they lack of authority simply because, like, most of these kids nowadays,
Nigga,
like,
you see the
shit,
world now?
yeah, it's
That,
fucked
that
up.
explains everything. Shit.
But this is what I'm saying.
Because
Everybody is
be like,
rebelling.
I don't want to whoop their goddamn kids.
No.
Whoop
What,
their goddamn ass.
this shit coming, I'm talking about from a mentality. Like, listen to what I'm saying though. Simply because they don't respect authority, like from not just us, but from the outer perspectives of life anyway. Like, are they the ones that's gonna change the trajectory for our community type of shit because they want to do every fucking thing against the grain type of shit? Do y'all feel like that's a positive or a negative type of shit? That's what I'm saying. Like, because everything is against the grain nowadays, bro. Like, that's why I said, like, we the last generation of a standard fucking upbringing type of shit. This shit probably fucking went
Nah,
out.
but what I was trying to tell you, like, shit, even way, shit, all of us was pretty much down there about the same goddamn way. Shit,
But that's
our
why I
parents
said
didn't
we
play
the
that
last
shit.
generation of standard fucking old school. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
we used to get
Discipline
that
and
ass
rules.
whooped.
Yeah.
But
They
that's
not
that's
listening.
exactly
They
what
don't
I'm
get
saying.
that.
Said that.
They don't
They
get
not
that.
whooping ass these days.
That's what the problem
That's the problem.
is. That's
The
the
parents-
problem.
Everybody, I don't abuse
They
my
want to be
kids.
friends.
It's not fucking abusing. Shit, if your kids ain't scared of you, when they about to do some dumb shit, they ain't finna say yes like, damn, my mama gonna kick my ass.
Fuck these police.
They gonna be like, shit, my mama ain't finna do shit.
Yeah.
She don't fucking whoop me. Fuck she gonna do? Yeah, go sit in your room. Nothing.
Nothing.
And before
They don't
I
have
did
to
something,
win.
on my mama, I'll be like, damn, my daddy gonna beat my fucking ass.
On me.
If I get caught, I'll do
I
it
gotta
anyway.
get away with
but
it.
I'm
Boy,
gonna
if I get-
damn.
You have to second guess.
Ooh, this nigga gonna beat my
You have
ass.
to second guess.
You know, nigga,
If
you gotta
if
get
your
away
kids
with
not
it.
scared of you, bro, nigga, you ain't shit.
No,
Yeah.
for me,
I mean, that's just real shit. All that I ain't gonna abuse. It's not abusing your kids, bro. It's shit. Kids is hard headed. Like you know what I mean. Like I don't abuse my son, but my son know I don't play that shit. You know, like nigga, your kids know you don't play that shit, nigga. When you say nigga, you bet, nigga. That's what the fuck I mean.
Yeah.
Like all that old.
But that's
soft
why I
ass,
say
oh,
old school
it's just-
discipline.
that's-
I don't
that's why the world
necessarily
out
even
here.
have to whoop my kids, but they know that if they don't listen, like shit, that's the motherfucking
It's coming,
consequence.
nigga, yeah.
You
That's,
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like it's
Yeah,
consequences
it ain't dollar
to this
whoop.
shit. But that goes to the basis of how most motherfuckers. That's what I was getting to. Like most motherfuckers think they can act, and ain't no consequences. You know what I'm saying? I can do all this bullshit, but ain't no consequences, bro. Like that's why I said like. Being we all 30 in
consequences
here,
at home.
like so for us, we the last generation that got disciplined and knowing that it was motherfucking if I did the wrong action, nigga, it was some consequences to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit.
Real
These
shit.
kids don't know shit about accountability. Parents don't teach that shit. None of
What's
that
the
shit.
main? What's
It's
the
all that's
main?
my baby. It's okay.
What's
Yeah,
the
it's
main-
okay.
But
Everybody's
listen,
okay.
Hold on. What's the main thing to blame on that though? Like
What we went back to, and shit, the beginning of the fucking podcast, the lack of the black man in the fucking house. Shit, that's all it is.
majority of these kids is raised by single mothers, and I can really feel that.
Bro, I deal with that shit every day. I deal with that shit every day.
You know, hey, I didn't see that though. You know what I'm saying? We ain't worried about that. But the important thing is, I got that many of them motherfuckers and shit, and goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
It's
do
to
play
a
part.
point where like with the coaching shit, like I know I'm a role model, bro. Like so I gotta carry myself different. Like shit, y'all know how I am, bro. Like so it's just like, yeah, nigga, I gotta calm my temper down. Yeah, I'm still gonna trip, cause nigga, I'm gonna be me. Like shit, especially for these kids, nigga. You doing these kids wrong, like nigga, I'm me, nigga, I'm on one. But it just be like that lack of the presence of the kid having a man and the woman having a real man type of shit. You gotta deal with both of them. You know what I'm saying? So that's in society, in a relationship, if you got a female that got other kids type of shit, all this shit, like shit. So it just boiled down to really being that foundation type of shit. And a lot of motherfuckers ain't got this shit. Shit,
You
like,
got this-
you know what I mean? No, he got a pass in between. Shit, he the bridge. That nigga do not smoke. He don't inhale. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Oh man.
No, but for me, I'm gonna just say like, I feel like the lack of respect comes from like, man, just everything. Like Kinfolk said, society, but I'm gonna be more specific. I'm gonna just say like, really the music that's in the images. Like I feel like kids look up more to the rappers than they do. You know what I'm saying? A man, a real grown fucking man. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
I was just about to say, bro, you gotta think about it. They ain't got a lot of these niggas ain't got no
Right,
daddies in
but
their
you
life.
gotta look at a lot of the rappers too. A lot of these niggas pussy. You see what I'm saying? Like a lot of these niggas don't stand for shit. They just rapping on the fucking beat, but they ain't really got no essence.
So speaking
But
as
these
an
is
artist,
kids
though,
that don't know
like,
nothing though.
so, and speaking as an artist, nigga, do you feel like every music song that you feel and put out, it had a positive motivation to it?
See, me, when I made certain songs, I was in a certain point in my life. But now, like, when I get into the studio, if I want to make a track, it got more substance behind it. It got more substance behind it. Like,
So that means you feel like, from your personal view, like shit, your music is gonna come from a point of where you at in your life.
Yeah, shit. Of course, all music do. That's why, you know what I'm saying, you can see the growth in some artists, you know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas still be on the gangbang, killer, op, all this shit. But you gotta think though too, like when you growing as a man, the substance is gonna change because you know what I'm saying, you got different values now. You know, like with me, shit, my values now is, you know what I'm saying, like carrying myself a certain way. When I walk in a room, learn how to control the room, you know what I'm saying? I let my essence, I let my body language talk for itself. A lot of people don't know that game, you know what I'm saying? Like, the best thing you could ever do in your life is be a man. You know what I'm saying? But not only be a man amongst men. You know what I'm saying? Because only a man can lead men. You see what I'm saying? Real.
So it just, to me, like, it boils down into shit, how society really is led right now. Shit, it's in between 15 and 60 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So that really just transitions back into, you know what I'm saying, questions here. How do y'all feel like social media has dummied down the human mind not to be able to express or interact or even engage in a simple conversation without, you know what I'm saying, being on the phone at that time?
Nigga, back in the day, motherfuckers didn't have no phone, niggas. niggas used to wake up in the morning, link up, nigga, you go to your first homeboy house, boom, this nigga at the house. Nigga, if he at the house, nigga, y'all finna go to the next homie house, boom. Until you get enough niggas to either start a game, to play a little pickup, to do something, you know what I'm saying, to go bullshit around the neighborhood, to go find some little fifis, dotting through the neighborhood, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? That's your first motherfucking instinct, you know what I'm saying? It ain't to wake up and jump on TikTok. It ain't to wake up and check your Facebook. It ain't to wake up and jump on Instagram. It ain't to wake up and jump on Snapchat. But that's what a lot of these motherfucking kids do. That's what a lot of everybody do.
Everybody. I'm guilty of this shit. The first thing I do when I get up, nigga, is check analytics. Nigga, what we do last night while I was asleep type of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? How many more reviews we got? Like, a phone. But I ain't gonna say, for me personally, it's not a necessity, it's a tool. So shit, I don't look at this shit like I gotta have this motherfucker. Cause we come from this shit, nigga. I don't need this motherfucking phone. Shit, this motherfucker is something else. It ain't what I need. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna use this shit, but it ain't what I need.
Let me say this though.
Nowadays we do need that.
I feel like social media, they made motherfuckers socially awkward.
It's a tool.
It's real.
It's a,
it's a tool.
It has.
Yeah. Social media, they made motherfuckers socially awkward. Like,
Yeah, but that's what I'm going to. Like,
you can't
real
even
shit.
go up, like, even with bitches now, you know, or anybody, you know what I'm saying? You can't even have a conversation with nobody because, you know what I'm saying? Like, back in the day before social media, you used to be able, you know what I'm saying, pull up on the hall, you know what I'm saying, spit some game or whatever, and you know what I'm saying, it'll go from there.
you had to.
You know, you had to.
You had to.
You see what I'm saying? But that made you good in different avenues too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, man.
a lot of these motherfuckers just socially awkward. They don't even know how to motherfucking speak or, you know what I'm saying, how to carry themselves.
That's why bitches be like, niggas is weird.
Exactly. But bitches weird too though.
Yeah.
Bitches be on Instagram and Facebook so much, you be like, bitch, I mean, you don't know what the fuck is going on outside of Facebook. You know what I'm saying? The shit way more important than fucking Facebook.
Yeah, them bitches be tricking us too. The person, you be like, God damn.
Catfish.
You don't look like no 375 likes.
The motherfucking filters. Yeah, man. Motherfuckers just so
Right now.
I know. When Tay said that shit, though, when you said that, yo, remind me back in them skatering days, according on the car.
Oh, my nigga, he gonna touch this man.
Oh, really?
Rob.
Yeah. My nigga was going. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck. Shout out my nigga Court on the car.
Social media be socially awkward in the motherfucker. Like, man, you can't even have a conversation.
Y'all niggas.
Hey man, it didn't remind me of that nigga, man, for real, man.
Hey, man. Listen, but my whole point of even asking that fucking question is just like, we really ain't got dummy down, bro. Like, you can't have a 20, 30-minute conversation that has substance with damn near anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be the most dumbest shit that you would ever heard, the most basic shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be 15 minutes of silence.
Right, 15 minutes of silence.
And look at in real shit.
After 2 or 3 questions, it's over with.
No, not even that.
What's your name?
You can go
Where
out
you
to
from?
You can go out to a restaurant.
How you doing?
And see people at
What's your number?
Man, that's a phone.
No, you can go out and see people on a motherfucking date, man, to a restaurant. And both people be on their phone. Shit, man.
Whole
People
time.
talking, man. Like, man, nah, bitch, put that shit down. Let's talk about something. You know what I'm saying? Like how with that pussy is.
Here this nigga go. Here he go again.
Is it kicked in?
Somebody give this nigga some pussy, man.
Hey, talk out. Listen.
Hey, every show up.
He's gonna be the pussy man that
I got it, man. Listen. Shout out all my niggas who be on that info shit, cause I'm a nasty nigga, but you know I love pussy. I ain't never had no white pussy, but you know what I'm saying. I'm fiending and I'm looking. I'm searching. I ain't never had no white pussy. I done fucked a lot of girls, but I ain't had no white pussy. But you know what I'm saying? Am I the only one?
Did you edit that out?
No, that's his shit. In there. All this shit is so good. Love all y'all women that racist with shit. Y'all heard he say he wants some white meat.
He wants some white thing. White thing.
Yeah, bitch, we can role play and shit, all that. Let's do it.
You gonna be master or you gonna be the slave?
I'm gonna be the slave.
This nigga here. He gonna say Toby. Hey, that's all the Is you gonna say Toby or you gonna say Kunta, nigga?
Bitch, I'm Kunta. You're right. Bitch, I'm Kunta, man. Hey, I wanna be the slave, bitch.
That nigga tired.
Should get a whip.
Yeah, nigga just got out the field trying to beat that pussy up.
That nigga tired.
Shout out all the white bitches.
This nigga's crazy. Okay, so this kind of I love this shit, bro. This shit leads into the next question. So, what has growing up on different areas of the city or in different states, you know what I'm saying, impacted your mindset on how you think or how you move right now? Because we all grew up, I'm an East Side baby, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Shit. Yeah. We all grew up on all different sides. So it's just like, and live shit all over the city. Shit. We in all touch plenty parts.
I don't know about y'all live in other states.
I've been to another state.
I done traveled to other states and stayed 2 or 3 month increments, but
yeah, me too.
You know,
But shit, I don't know, cause of shit, my shit different, cause you know I was in some bullshit, so I was back and forth. I wasn't just down in the city.
man, how did that movement, like shit, impact how you think? You know what I'm saying? Like transitioning from the city to moving somewhere else. Like how did that change your mindset?
Shit, that shit opened my mind and eyes to a lot more, cause of shit. I seen a lot in Oklahoma City, and in Oklahoma City, you know what I'm saying, shit, I had like y'all shit, bunch of my family and shit. Well, shit, when I moved to Nashville, shit, I really didn't have a lot of family. I just had my brother, my mama, and then my little cousin, she a girl and shit. But I really didn't, and my grandma, you know what I'm saying, before she passed, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? So, down here, it was a lot different. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot more avenues, a lot more motherfuckers to fuck with. When I moved to Tennessee, I was kind of by myself, so it was just a lot different. But
You have to figure
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How to move by myself, shit.
Yeah.
It's all it is. You know
Because
what
it
I mean?
ain't, you ain't just, you know what I'm saying, you ain't depending on everybody else, you know what I'm saying? You depending on yourself, and like I said, it's only me and my brother,
Y'all close for real.
but motherfucker just being in that bigger city and shit just opened my eyes to a lot more shit, just saying that it's a lot more shit than just the little bit of area that I was in when I was down here in Oklahoma City, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga was damn near defined to Midwest City and damn near Dale City and the east side and the north side for the majority of my damn life. You know what I'm saying? Nigga never even went to other little cities in Oklahoma City until I started getting older and working and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, being in that big ass city, you know what I'm saying? Seeing a lot more shit, you know what I'm saying? Seeing motherfucking 13-year-old niggas with 70, 80 bands, you know what I'm saying? Being locked up, being in a holding tank with a nigga and shit. These niggas is making actual $90,000 cash bonds and shit, calling bitches and shit, having them go hit they stash, nigga, and bring 90 bands, my nigga, down there after these niggas just did some real life bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And you just like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no 13-year-old down there in the city, down there doing some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? At least back then, you know what I'm saying? But ain't no telling nowadays, you know what I'm saying? What anything is possible. But yeah, it just opened my eyes to a lot more shit.
For sure. Like me though, like Kim folks said, shit, going from city to city, and shout out to East Coast, DC, Maryland, Baltimore, all that shit. When I was out there, man, that shit just, man, gave me so much game. You see what I'm saying? Like, young niggas pulling up in Aston Martins, Bentleys, Rolls Royces, in this chocolate city. Everybody there black. You know what I'm saying? They got their own business, man. They really flourishing in their city. And that shit just showed me the game. Like, man, just because you black, you know what I'm saying, you really can still do anything. You feel me? Mm-hmm. You know, the playing field may not be in your favor or be in your odds, but man, you get out here and get it. You know what I'm saying? And, man, been on the East Coast, shit, man, hustle, get it by any means. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it really did for me. You know what I'm saying? Taking them flights, catching them flights, shit, going to. It's niggas in the East Coast, man. Them niggas get up, man, and go to different countries and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get to. Hop up, you know what I'm saying? Go to England, go to London, go to Athens, Greece, and shit like that. And then go to Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So that shit just opened my mind up like, man, never stunt your hustle. Keep your hustle always, you know what I'm saying, at the top. You feel me? So shit, for real. Yeah.
So what about in the city though?
Shit in the city
like,
though?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? How that open your eyes up to make you want to do some bigger shit, to move around?
Cause this shit ain't nothing but a box.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing but a box. That motherfucker don't. You know how motherfuckers used to think the world was flat? Type of shit. That's how motherfuckers think around this bitch. Like, ain't nothing bigger than this shit. You know what I'm saying? And that really fucks up the whole growth of everything. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers only think this is possible. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too many motherfuckers that say I know a millionaire personally. You know what I'm saying? Or I know a billionaire personally type of shit around this motherfucker. Like, that shit be a hard thing to motherfucking reach. Cause especially coming from here, like shit, this shit's still segregated, but it ain't. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a thin ass line with this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it just be like, we got a motherfucking, you gotta play the part. You know what I'm saying? But still be true to yourself type of shit. But playing the part is chess. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, we grew up around motherfuckers making checkers move. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we gotta play chess with this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's all this shit is.
I still remember my nigga came outside with that goddamn weed that day, and we didn't know what the fuck it was. And goddamn, when we sit in that car, goddamn smoked this shit. That damn perk. Niggas was used to Reggie and shit. Ain't never smoked no loud day in our little fucking life.
Corn on the cob, man.
Nah, it wasn't that time.
It wasn't that time.
Nigga,
Well,
I think
shit, we
I
got
wanna say
caught.
we came over there. I
We
wanna
got-
say we came over there.
We got caught with this shit.
Yeah, I know you did, cause shit, that shit was the loudest.
Trying to ride with my daddy car, we got caught too fast. Smelled that shit. Yo, let's smoke on my guy.
You thought you had this shit.
Bro, I told you don't put that shit.
That's what it was. They got me. How y'all get my shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the shit back in the day. That old school perk, nigga.
No, but really though, man, in the city, if you a big fish in a little pond here, man, motherfuckers gonna follow.
That's
You know what I'm
a
saying?
big fish can't be in the pond. He gotta be in the fucking ocean, man.
But see, but
That's the problem.
yeah.
Niggas don't. Niggas, we come from a great state of lake type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't never go see the ocean.
That's real. But like here though, when you a big fish though, you a big fish,
That
man.
be the problem.
Everybody will follow you. And I noticed that in the city, like, man, once you get to that big fish status, man, shit, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You gonna control the whole fucking pond. You might be too big for the pond, but shit, man, this motherfucker, man, like, you can
But that's
easily-
we in a whole fucking city or a state full of followers, bro.
But you wanna know some crazy
So
shit?
that's the thing.
That goes back to the question, you know what I'm saying, being in, like being in the city and being in different states and shit. Cause like I said, I seen a lot of that shit down here in the city, you know what I'm saying. But when I moved to Tennessee and was down there in Nashville, it was like niggas was popping, but shit, nigga, it was like nigga 15, 30 niggas popping, you know what I'm saying? Like nigga, it wasn't just like one nigga popping and everybody following behind this one individual, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas was showing, these same niggas that's popping was showing love to everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they ain't just hogging it, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? That nigga, fuck with these niggas too, you know what I'm saying, nigga? Hey, fuck with these niggas, yeah, nigga, you know what I'm saying? They tapping in, showing love, you know what I'm saying? It was sets down there, you know what I'm saying? I'm used to motherfucking Bloods and Crips just, you know what I'm saying, we don't get along and beefing besides, you know what I'm saying, family members, you know what I'm saying? And then I get down here with these niggas and, you know what I'm saying, you got Vice Lords and GDs, niggas tapping in and fucking with each other, you know what I'm saying? You got Rolling 40 Crips and Pyrus fucking with each other, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, everybody showing love and these niggas is more worried about money than they is about set tripping and gang banging on another individual. But them being more worried about money is how them niggas is gaining more money, you know what I'm saying? Like, and motherfuckers from where I'm from, you know what I'm saying, these niggas, I'm just used to, you know what I'm saying, being on some bullshit, you know what I'm saying, funking and beefing with niggas, beat niggas up every time we run into them, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, like, it is what it is type shit. But it was like when I got down here, it was like shit. These niggas ain't even really worried about that shit. If you gotta beat a nigga up, you beat a nigga up. If you gotta shoot at a nigga, you gotta shoot at a nigga. But that shit be more than likely irrelevant. If you gotta do that shit, it's more than likely about some money or some bread. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about just petty bullshit. Oh, this nigga got on blue. Oh, this nigga got on red. Oh, he got on black. Oh, he got on burgundy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he got on gold. He a Latin king. You know what I'm saying? It don't be that type shit. You know what I'm saying? So.
Hell yeah, like, but shit, me though, man, my shit, man, I feel like, hey, man, we come from players, pimps, and hustlers, so, man, everywhere I go, every city I touch down, I'm bringing that Oklahoma vibe, that Oklahoma swag, man, which is smooth, you know what I'm saying, smooth, and, you know, it's classy, but it got a little gangster to it, it's still a little hood to it, and so me, when I touch another city, shit, man, this Midwest shit, man. We smooth, we always clean, we always fresh. You know, we always, you know what I'm saying? Man, to be honest, I feel like we the niggas of the world.
Fucking know it.
You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? We the niggas of the world.
So speaking of that type of shit, so what's your favorite city y'all traveled to so far?
Oh shit, I'm about to say what's my favorite city? Shit, home, my favorite motherfucking city, cause we in the middle of the country. So we like a melting pot. We like gumbo. We can pull from everywhere. We can pull from everywhere, nigga, but we take that shit to another level. Like, look how we sitting in a room and everybody fly, everybody swagged out, and we'll take your bitch. So, you know what I'm saying?
Damn
shit, you know what I'm saying? Like this shit, yeah. Keep the bitch tough, cause she might get fucked. You know what I'm saying? So, you know
What do you say?
you know what I'm saying?
Tight talking some shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Like,
you
this
put him
shit.
in the studio tonight type of shit.
This shit really different, like my nigga, we come from players, pimps, and hustlers, my nigga. Like I say, we a melting pot, so we all three in one nigga, and that shit dangerous in a different city. Like when you think of California, you think of like gang banging and shit like that. When you think of the East Coast, New York, and all that shit, you just think about the bright lights. And we all of that in one. You see what I'm saying? We in the smack middle of the country, like a motherfucking melting pot, nigga. We the gumbo. You know what I'm saying? So. Shit, nigga, you throw us in the blender and bitch, you might not come back to December. You know what I'm saying? So the shit like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I see him over there.
You know what I'm saying? Throw us in the blender.
That's
Man, shut your I knew you were gonna try to take credit. You know what
I
I'm
ain't
saying?
look at him.
But this shit real though.
around the best.
Man, this shit real though. Like, man, we got everything, nigga. We fly, we smooth, nigga. We can be classy, we can be gangster. And shit, man, you fucking with the best, baby. So, you know what I'm saying?
I like to be more listen the bullshit, you know what I'm saying?
We have a wealthy podcast, man. You know what I mean? We motherfucking had a good time tonight for damn show, man. We ain't elaborated about a whole bunch of shit. We damn show. Check us out, man. Forever wealthy.